Secured ako kasi nga yung cellphone, nalalaman ko kung nasan siya, tapos kung safe siya, kinakamusta ko. Kahit text nga lang, nagkakaroon kami ng communication. Tapos, yun nga, nagte-text din ng mister ko kung kamusta na kami ng baby ko. Ganun.
Calls gano'n, SMS gano'n. Calls naman, missed calls gano'n.
Kasama na rin din yung bibigay ako ng mga quotes, then funny messages, tapos naipagbiroan. That's meeting other people.
Phone එකක් කරන් අවුරුදු 5ක් වෙනවා. ගත්තේ හදිස්සියෙන් කතා කරන්න. කෝල් එකම එනවනේ හදිස්සියෙන් නෑතෑ ගෙවල් වලින්. මරණ ගෙවල් එනවා. ඒකට තමයි ගත්තේ.
அது கொடுப்பேன் ஏன்னா நான் அந்த நேரத்தில் ஆரம்பத்தில் ஒரு ஃபோன் இல்லாத நேரம் எனக்கு கூட்டாளி மாதிரி கொடுத்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபோன் கேட்டால் நான் கொடுப்பேன் ஃபோனு பாய்க்கு சொல்லி 2 நாள் பாய்க்கு சொல்லி கொடுப்பேன் நான் வேறு ஃபோன் சரி எனக்கு பாய்க்கணும் ஆசைக்கு தானே கேட்குறாங்க கட்டாயம் கொடுக்கத்தான் வேணும் அது.
In recent years, Asia has emerged the frontrunner in the world's telecom markets. Half of the world's mobile phones are used in this diverse region. Every passing year, more Asians access voice and data services. Many homegrown and global telecom companies are competing to meet their needs. But is the telecom boom benefiting everyone? Are some people getting left behind, or will they soon catch up? These are big questions as Asian economies try to connect people to each other and to the global village. Despite recent prosperity, Asia still has more poor people than anywhere else in the world. So just how do they relate to telecom services? Are their needs any different? Do they expect subsidies or simply value for money? LIRNEasia, a regional research organization, set out to find answers to these questions. In late 2006, they carried out a large representative sample survey of telecom use in 5 Asian countries, all seen as emerging markets. Their focus was on the bottom of the income pyramid, representing almost 400 million in these countries.
Among the many reasons why we selected these 5 countries, I think one of the primary reasons is that this has the largest concentration of poor or the bottom of the pyramid, particularly India and Pakistan put together.
The telecom industry believes that the next billions of subscribers will come mostly from the emerging markets. Therefore, understanding teleuse at the bottom of the pyramid becomes very important.
What telecom really brings is information and connectivity between people. On a more macro scale, there's a lot of empirical studies that show concrete links between access to telecom and growth and development on a broader scale. So if growth is the precondition for poverty alleviation, then that really shows you the link between telecom access and its importance at the bottom of the pyramid.
Data gathering for the survey was done by AC Nielsen affiliates in the 5 countries. Altogether, they talked to nearly 9,000 individuals. This included men and women from the cities and villages, some working and others staying at home, some young and others not so young.
Nobody prior to us had really gone out and studied extensively the bottom of the pyramid's use of telephony, and nobody's really done it across a region like we have.
Most respondents were from households at the bottom of the income pyramid. Some of them already owned their phones. Others were aspiring to buy one. A few were happy using public phones or other people's phones. It was a challenge to understand how this very mixed group used phones.
In a region where most people don't own phones, people who own phones don't get a bill at the end of the month, how do we actually assess the use?
The researchers used 2 methods. One was doing face-to-face interviews using a questionnaire. The other was more innovative.
So we thought of a unique method where we placed diaries in the households of the people who got selected to be surveyed. And we requested them that they note down, please, the kinds of calls they got, they made, to whom they called, how long, if they had to pay for it, how much, and so on. So in that, it is unique. And we are sure of these numbers because we are sure of the data.